Hi, I'm Kelly Moore for TNE Distributing here in the Twin Cities area of Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. And we're here talking about the 30 series, as it's called, 4 different models of machines as produced by the Cast Group. The 23T, the 28T, the 33TLX, and the 33TLX carbon machine. They're all compact wheel loaders, but with a cab forward design. The operator in the seat of the cab is on the front section, so he's turning as the machine turns, has outstanding visibility, and following the front end and the load of the machine at all times. The 23T, as the smallest machine, the basic loader, is 25 horsepower. It'll lift about 1,780 pounds. The second unit, the one we're going to feature today, is the 28T. 25 horsepower Kubota engine, but technically a larger Kubota engine. That means it has more torque. This machine will lift about 1,780 pounds as you see it. Then we go into the 33TLX in the carbon version. They both have 25 horsepower, a little bit bigger block engine, but have respectively 2,095 and 2,300 pounds of load capacity. The ground speed will go up to 9 miles an hour. Now that can vary a little bit depending on the tire you put on, but upwards of 9 miles an hour as a standard unit. And again, you're running with a foot pedal, having total hydrostatic drive for the ground speed. So a lot of abilities on the different kind of job sites you're going to work on with this model machine. And relatively lightweight. Standard unit, the way you see it here, is about 2,755 pounds. Being able to tow it behind a very small truck, half-ton pickup truck, smaller trailer, able to get to the job sites and be able to take that loader wherever you need to. 4-wheel drive with hydrostatic transmission. Infinite speeds forward and reverse for lots of tractive effort and infinite ground speed control. What you see on this one is an optional tire system. It's a 26.5 by 14 by 12. It's a turf style tire, and yes, a full 14 inches of width, so you've got least amount of ground pressure, and this would be a very ideal machine and tire setup for working on turf applications. Wherever you are, getting in the backyards, doing tree work, landscape work, this will give you the ultimate flotation with turf tires on this size loader. The drive system are hydraulic motors. Each wheel would have a drive motor, and it's a Proclane brand of drive motor. One of the best drive motor systems there is in the world for hydraulic drive on compact wheel loaders. And with that, it has an anti-slip system. But if you're into some tough going, a lot of slipping, sliding, mud conditions, maybe snow, you can lock the machine to have anti-slip properties by holding the button in the joystick and operating the loader in an anti-slip drive. It's a telescopic boom design. That means the boom, as it's lifted, has the ability of stretching out to give forward reach, and the real ability is very high lifting, 117 inches, as a matter of fact, on being able to get to the highest point. And that means you can dump into the trucks, trailers, wherever you're needing to get a high amount of lifting out of a somewhat small wheel loader, as you see here. The quick attach you see here, it's what's called the Universal Mini Quick Attach. It's very common on a lot of compact wheel loaders in the worldwide marketplace that would be in this category. It's easy to connect onto a given attachment. There's 2 pins to lock it in place. You do the reverse, unlock the pins, back away from the given attachment, reattach, relock, and you've made a very quick attachment change. That's standard equipment on this machine. When you have an attachment, such as a tree grapple, the TNE tree grapple offering, it fits on, quick attaches on here with the lock, and then you hook up your hydraulic hoses right here that's run right from the operator to run that big large grapple accordingly. Very simple, quick attach on, quick attach off as it's put on and off of the machine as well. The standard rating is 1,780 pounds, lifting right from the front without the boom going forward or without articulating. Naturally, as you start to articulate or have the boom going forward, your capacity level goes down. 1780 is standard on the machine. Now, this loader has the ability of having a chassis weight of 200 pounds or so, and then in the very back end, 440 pounds. So if you combine both weights as options added to the machine, this becomes a 2,300 pound load capacity compact loader. You got the ability in one given machine, just by adding options, of having a lot more lifting ability. As we look at the front of the 30 series, the 23T and the 28T would be common to what you see here without the dual leveling system. The Model 33 TLX and the TLX Carbon would have the mechanism to give you two-way self-leveling. It is an option on this machine if it chose to be that way. But we take a look at the front end. Again, a lot of good structure, steel, all protected here well. You've got very clean running steel hydraulic lines that are mounted here very well. They're protected, and they have bulkhead fittings where they transition to the hydraulic hoses. In the event down the road there's a hose that would have to get replaced, you're not talking about a huge expense and a lot of tubing or hose. It's just a small section that would need to be if the time would come. The basic units are an open ROPS machine. But as you see here on this 28T that we're featuring, it's a deluxe cab enclosure. Tinted glass, nice big glass door on the left, glass window that's able to open over on the right-hand side. And just a lot of comfort for the operator. Easy getting in, sliding in the side, comfort seat. This is adjustable seat, multifunction. You've got all your amenities to be able to get after for the operator. Windshield, wiper, and washer in inclement weather. Hit the switch, gets it nice and clean as you're operating during the winter or any time of the year in inclement weather. Inside the seat of the 30 series loader, you got a lot of comfort and controls for operating the machine very simply. Your master control is right here. This is your 11-point joystick for lift and lowering the boom, tilting the bucket or attachment you have up front, running the telescopic boom in or out, and running your auxiliary hydraulics as well. All multi-position, all done with your thumb very easily on the machine. The inside button is a red button here. That's your anti-slip. Whenever you're working in those real soft and mud conditions, snow conditions, holding that button in will lock in the drive motors to give you the full-time four-wheel drive as you need it for that period of time. You've got your telescopic boom in and out with your thumb, and then functioning on and off. In the middle here, you have your intermittent control as far as auxiliary hydraulic on the very bottom buttons here. Other switches, of course, you got your master ignition switch here, your lights, your electric brake button, the single or dual pump. Back here, you've got your additional switches for the front switch on your auxiliary function up front, and you've got your heated seat on or off right here. And you have your multi-positional fan with the switch control right here, and your heat temperature control is over on the outside right here. So naturally, in operating the machine, you keep the door closed on the left side, the window closed, the heat as you need it in the winter months. As you get towards summer and a lot warmth, you're going to be able to take the left door off, remove it, pulling the pin here, taking this window off, sliding it off the pins. You've got total cross-through ventilation for cool operating during your summer months. On the back section of the Castloader 30 series machines, a couple of things to point out. This is what's called a dead man switch, or your electrical disconnect, which is a simple flip to the left, pull this key out. You've now disabled all the electronics of the machine itself. So you take that with you, you've got total vandalism protection from jump starting the machine. We'll put that right back in place, needed there for operation. And the other part to point out is the large optional counterweight. This is a 400-pound plus counterweight. When you go to the larger 33 series machine, having both counterweights installed, you then achieve over 2,300 pounds of load capacity. So for getting at maintenance, very quick, easy, in 30 seconds or less, Cover's open, top cover is moved to the side. Quick maintenance access to everything you need to get at it right here. Easy access maintenance areas that a customer is going to look after is naturally the Kubota engine, oil dipstick, checking the battery here, checking and changing the oil filter right down below. The other side is the fuel filter, and right below it on the other side is the air filter. All easy access for maintenance. So that covers the 30 series of cast compact wheel loaders. For more information, go to tnedistributing.com. Thanks for watching.